It's The Drive on Sports 1140 KHTK.
Piece of string walks into a bar and he sits down and the bartender's like, "Sorry, we don't serve string here." And the string's like, "But sir, I just want a drink." And the bartender's like, "No, we don't serve string." So the string says, "Okay." String walks outside and he ties himself up and he kind of mussies up his hair, the top of his head a little bit. He messes it up and he walks back in and he sits down and he says, "I'll take a drink, please." And the bartender says, "Aren't you that piece of string that was in here earlier?" And the string says, "No, I'm afraid not."
Tim Tebow Nation.
Tied himself up and rustled his hair. See?
Is not that's frayed.
I'm afraid not.
Well, the NBA stands for no bad assumptions, and that's what they did last night. You are aging, hair-wise especially, fantastically, and I'm wondering, do you know, as a lifelong redhead, is this something that I can tell my son he will have to look forward to, or
That's
are you
a great
unique?
question. That's a great question. I'm going to be 60 in June.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
And that is a great question because I wonder the same thing when I look at a guy like Bill Walton, right? He's now got gray hair and that mix of gray. And so I just really attribute that to my beautiful wife, Mrs. Starnapier, who keeps me youthful. You know, now my face certainly doesn't look youthful, but my hair isn't turning green yet, or gray yet. So that's good. That's good. You know, that's good. So I just attribute it to her.
Just get out of here with the veggie plate.
Yeah, dude, it just sits there and makes me feel bad.
It sits there and yells at you like, "Oh, fatty, have fun with all the other stuff."
Here's a game changer for me because I don't like there's usually some kind of like weird dip in the middle. If there's ranch in the middle, I'll like do carrots and ranch. Game changer for me was hummus. Drop some hummus in the middle there because then I can take chips, I can dip that in there, I can do carrot, and then I can feel better about myself as I drink just a lot of adult sodas.
If the voting ended today, Dwayne Wade would start in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Rose would start in the West.
Derrick Rose would be the team captain in the West. Ugh.
How about this one? Luka Doncic would start in the West.
I don't know why you have to bring that up.
Just saying.
Is that why you brought up all-star voting?
Yes. It was all a convoluted plan to get out the fact that Luka Doncic.
Get over it, Dave.
They need Luka. They need Luka. They need Luka. Oh, the Suns, not the Kings. They need Luka.
Look at that. Look at the kid. Look at the kid, right? Man, that was long from the 209. Buddy is now 27. Because this song was so long. We'll come back with Sam and your guys' responses next. Well done, Matt. Sports
Screw you.
It's TK.
Tonight, Speaking of new music, J. Cole dropped a single last night. It's fire.
Yeah?
Where's Kendrick? I need Kendrick Lamar to put out something. That only works when LeBron does it. LeBron once asked Kendrick Lamar to put out an album, so he did. Just an unfinished album with no title name. He just like, oh, okay, cool, here you go. Can we
I
get
believe
LeBron?
it was called Untitled Unmastered.
That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Can we get LeBron to request for Kendrick Lamar to put out a new album?
Put out the fire.
The Big Game Dream Party presented by Mel Rapton Honda. It is your chance to win a 65-inch television, $2,500 in Lazy Boy furniture, and a $500 gift card to Sprouts Farmers Market. That's not an overreaction. Klay Thompson is a better scorer than James Harden.
Score?
Klay Thompson's a better shooter than James Harden.
Yes.
What's the
Shooter.
read it again?
Klay Thompson
Cody?
can't
Better
touch
scorer.
James Harden.
He is not.
His mama named him Klay?
Yeah.
I'm going to call him Klay.
Okay.
Klay Thompson.
Is a better scorer.
You want me to say it again? I
Yes.
said what I said. Klay Thompson is a better scorer
You
than
can't even
James
keep
Harden.
a straight face.
He's getting red.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson is maybe my favorite player on the Warriors. He's not. James Harden's incredible.
That is not an overreaction. Cody's right, because I think that was her
That
writing.
wasn't me, guys.
That's Cody's writing.
I need a full timeout.
All
Is this
right.
writing gate?
I got you. You need timeout?
Yes.
I got you.
Bogey on the far side of the floor, looking now as he's handled the ball. Ball fake to the right, throws to the left. The ball is deflected, grabbed by Hield for the win. Buddy Buckets delivers. He hits the three-pointer as time expired. He races across the floor, chased by all of his teammates, circles from one end to the other, jumping, bumping, high-fiving, and headed now toward the locker room on a dead sprint.
Jason Ross made a hell of an airplane that he was flying during that commercial break. You can check that out on KHTK.com as Jason goes to seek out his airplane, and I'm trying to prove to him I can still hit the post here. 10 years after being, I'm going to need some more volume on this. 10 years after being off FM radio. See, we're going to pick the guitar beat up a little bit, the little drums a little bit. We're going to keep moving. This is a long ramp we got to work with. Obviously, this is Mariano Rivera's intro music, the first unanimous Hall of Famer. Where does Mariano Rivera rank amongst the greatest baseball players of all time? Woo! It's like riding a bike, baby.
That was incredible.
It's like riding a bike. Huh? Come on, man.
Unanimous.
Woo!
Not even your genre.
Not even.
Sam, if you're the Kings and you have a chance to add one of these two players, compensation's the same,
Don't answer right away. I have sound effects.
contracts are the same, etc. Are you adding Harrison Barnes or Otto Porter?
The question is Harrison Barnes or Otto Porter, nationally, if not world-renowned journalist and NBA expert Sam Amick weighing in. Sam, your thoughts?
Man, oh man, I hate getting put on the spot like this.
Well, quit your job then, Sam. All right, go do
Yeah,
something
buddy.
else. Jeez.
Right.
Yeah, it's your
Well,
job.
my answer is Harrison, except that you need to think with the long view if you're the Kings. And I mean, I like Harrison's game better right now, but Otto's younger. So for the Kings' purposes, I'm going to change my answer and say Otto Porter.
Oh my God!
Come on! Oh, come on!
He comes out of nowhere and wins. All right,
Oh,
hold
I'm
on.
so
I
upset.
gotta put my headphones on.
I
can't hear anybody.
forget, Sam, I started celebrating when you said Barnes.
Oh,
This is brutal.
oh, this
God,
is
it's like my
fantastic.
kick banged off the upright.
Oh, this is so. Kyle, the only thing better than winning is when your heart and stomach hit the floor because you're about to accept a loss. So you don't just go from middle to championship. You go from worst to first, Kyle. All right.
I feel like Kyle, do you feel like the Bears mascot when the ball bounced off him?
Yes, that's exactly
after
what
the,
I did.
No, you know what just happened? Oh, my God. This is perfect. Kyle just blew a 3-1 lead. Earlier today, Kyle Madsen made the mistake of saying that Harrison Barnes, hi, everybody. Hi. Harrison, oh, look, there's Marcus Allen in the back. Hey, Mark. That Harrison Barnes would be a better fit for the Kings than Otto Porter. We wagered, and Sam Amick was the deciding factor. At first, it looked like I was going to be the loser, but in the end, Sam banked a three off the glass, and I came out the victor. The wager was whoever was wrong would have to read a statement written by the other person, verbatim and with feeling. So, everybody, thank you for coming. If you could try to, I know you can't keep it quiet, but just keep everything to a minimum. Kyle Madsen is going to step up to the KHTK apology podium, and he has himself a statement to read. Kyle, the accounting firm of Mushy, Gushy, and Tushy has just handed you the envelope that I handed them 32 minutes ago. With today's statement. Have you opened the envelope, Kyle? Are you ready to make your statements?
Yes.
Okay. Kyle Madsen, everybody, the floor is yours.
I, Kyle Madsen would like to officially apologize on the record for doubting Carmichael Day. It should have never happened. It will never happen again. This is this is likely. I'm sorry for laughing.
Yeah, this isn't funny, Kyle. This is very
I'm sorry.
serious. This is important.
This is likely why I'm not a full-time employee. Once
Get through it.
Once again, I apologize.
Is that it? Is that the entire statement?
And just one more thing.
Yes.
Steph, worse, sir.
Kyle Madsen. It's a lot of heart. It's not easy. You know, we live in this apologetic society. I'm proud of you, dude.